Hi, everybody. So, I've been listening to what's taking place on social media among a TikToker by the name of Ableboss, one by the name of Roger, and a gifter by the name of Louise. So, we're seeing wherein this woman named Louise, who happened to be a once upon a time gifter for Britney, who left Britney and became a gifter for Roger. And she left Roger and started gifting Ableboss. However, they became close friends. And upon becoming close friends, it's a situation where Roger was still in contact with this lady. And then, Roger fell into some financial difficulties, I guess, or I suppose, when it came to his health. He had a health issue. And so he had asked her for financial support. That TikToker gifter by the name of Louis decided that she's going to ask Ableboss for his advice. Abel said she should not gift Roger because 600 US is roughly 80 something thousand Jamaican dollars. He can more than afford it. He's on his TikTok every day and he should not, but it's up to her because he played the voice note. He's saying that it's up to her. She's free to gift him and whatever the case may be. She, I guess, wanted to get back on Roger's good side. She decided that she's going to tell Roger what Ableboss said, and now it caused a strife between two persons, between two men. And so they're at each other's throat from earlier on. They're going at each other. They're attacking each other. They're saying this. Roger is threatening to release photos of Ableboss sending the woman penis pics and his butthole and all these kind of things. And so Ableboss is saying that he's going to release all sorts of information about Roger and all of that. And then the woman named Louise is now spilling the beans that she had given Ableboss a total of £70,000 to take care of him. He wanted to purchase a car. Car was for £11,000 with 16,000 US. Then he bought one for 19,000 US. She gave him more money. He said he had a Benz that he was going to sell and he was going to use the money from it to clear the vehicle. However, he called her back and saying that there was a fallout with the buyer. The buyer decided to pull out, so he wanted her to support him and to give him the money so he can use it to clear the vehicle. She said, no, she's not going to. They had a falling out. She is spilling the guts. She is spilling every single thing about her and Ableboss. And I've been listening and I'm listening and I'm listening. And a lot of persons are coming at Ableboss. A lot of persons are attacking him, saying that he's a scammer, he's a liar. He shouldn't have done that to her. He shouldn't have tricked the woman. He shouldn't have this. He shouldn't of that. But I'm listening and I'm waiting to hear where she said Ableboss told her that she had won some money and she was supposed to send him something. I'm listening to hear where she said Ableboss tricked her in saying that he had a business or he was a banker and that there was something wrong with her account and she needed to clarify it, and she took identification information when it comes to her finance or her account, and she was swindled out of her money. I'm not hearing any of that. I'm also trying to hear where she said that Ableboss had proposed to her, had decided that he wanted to marry her, and she found out that he had a baby mother, he had a girlfriend, and who is actually pregnant, have a baby that's coming. But I don't hear any of these things. So I'm trying to find out in what world of which planet did Ableboss scam this woman? In what world? Because she knew. She's saying that he told her he had his girlfriend. Ableboss said he told her he had his girlfriend. He also said that the falling out was because he told her the girl was pregnant. She also said that she felt hurt when he told her that his girlfriend was pregnant. I hear Blinger asking her, why were you upset when he told you that his girlfriend was pregnant? She was saying that they developed some sort of connection over time because it was from last year that they were communicating. She was gifting him whatever the case may be. And so, feelings are involved and all of that. But if he told you that he already had a girlfriend, clearly we are going to expect at some point he's either going to break up with her, he's either going to take it further, he's either going to propose to her, she's either going to get pregnant. All of that good stuff we have to expect if the guy come out and willfully admit that he already had a girlfriend. So I'm trying to find out where in the argument was Ableboss a scammer. And if such is the case, all of you would be scammers. Because I'm not hearing wherein he hoodwinked or tricked you into anything. You willfully took your money and sent to this guy You willfully, he did not lie to you. I'm hearing you're mentioning about his vehicle. He purchased a vehicle. Actually, the things that he said were true. Yes, he can mix the lie with the truth. But at the end of the day, there was no promise to you, miss. There was no promise of engagement. There were no promise of marriage. So it can't be a romance scam. There were also no promise that he was going to leave that or he tried to get your banking information. He tried to swindle money out of your account. He opened another account with you with your money or anything like that. So I'm listening to hear this. And upon listening and listening, it seems to me that you're probably a loner. And because you're a loner, a person who is lonely, a person who is by themselves, wants some attention, wants some affection, you decide to take on to Abel. Maybe you are attracted to him. You say that you weren't. I do not believe you. Because for you to be sending this guy so much money over such a time period when there are so many persons on TikTok who and other social media platform, including my YouTube channel, and we would love the support. We don't get support. We don't get $5. We don't get $50. We don't get $100. We are told to go and look at work. Where's our man that we're effing? Where's this? Where's that? These are the things that we are told on a daily basis when we seek support. I don't even decide to sell merchandise. I don't even decide any of that because I'm not getting the support. And so I don't. But then you willfully would go onto a man and send him all of this money. And because he told you that his girlfriend was pregnant, you suddenly in your feelings, you're upset, you want to expose him, you're going to him about Roger, who you formerly gifted, and then you're taking information from Ableboss back to Roger. You are creating strife. You are the common denominator. You are a very problematic woman. And I'm seeing a pattern among women who are living overseas outside of Jamaica, whether they're born and raised in Jamaica or migrated, or they were born and raised in other foreign countries. It seems to me that they think that Jamaican men are all idiots, local desperate guys who are willing to do just about anything for money. And they believe that once they're gifting these guys, they're suddenly going to hand their body over. They're suddenly gonna put everybody aside and put you on a pedestal, put a crown on your head, crown you queen, and you're going to parade around and they're going to put you as a top prize and you're going to be the best person ever in their life. That's the mentality a lot of you women have who are living in foreign countries. I do not know if there's a shortage of men. I don't know if if the men do not find you guys attractive, if they aren't interested in you, but I have never seen a group of women this thirsty, corny, desperate, obsessed for a penis before. I do not know what is happening, but it's very strange. And I heard Ivani speaking earlier on, and I share the same sentiments. If a person who was Britney gifter, why did you stop gifting Britney? Why did you stop gifting Britney? It's not like you gift Britney and you were gifting other persons. You stopped totally gifting Britney and then you went on to gift Roger and then you stopped and then you went on to Ableboss. It seems that you are the type of person who, I don't know, maybe you're seeking clout, you're seeking heavy attention, maybe in the neck of your woods, you probably have a lot of money, but you're not getting the attention or the affection from men, and so you are seeking it through any angle, including clout. And so wherever it is that you go and you get it, someone to give you some time, talk over the phone, and nothing is wrong with that. If you want a companion, someone to speak to, a pen pal, well, we don't call them pen pal these days. You want someone to communicate with and all that and share your personal feelings and your loneliness and what you desire. There's nothing wrong with that. No man is an island. We were never meant to be alone. So I can totally understand that. However, if he told you that he already have his girlfriend, I would expect that at some point is either he's going to break up with her, is either he's going to propose to her, or she's going to become pregnant, because that's normalcy among heterosexual couple, right? So I'm very shocked that you'd be in your feelings, you'd be very upset, and then you're coming out now and you're spilling beans and you're exposing and you're talking all of this. I think it's totally unnecessary. I think you're very problematic. I'm not sure, maybe it's a sort of rejection that you're suffering from, low self-esteem, and it goes a far way, which is down a negative, deep, dark path. And let me tell you something, self-esteem is called self for a reason. Because it's how you see yourself. It's not called your esteem. It's called self-esteem. Once you love yourself and respect yourself, you are going to seek to be around who? Positive people. I just spoke about it. You are going to seek to be around positive people. People who are wholesome. People who can motivate you. People who can aid in helping you to feel positive, to feel more wholesome about yourself and have a brighter outlook on life. It's not going to lead you down a desperation path wherein you're caught up emotionally and have deep emotional attachment to just about anyone who give you an ounce of attention. And then when it doesn't go how you want it, then you and them are going to have a fallout and all of these kind of things. You are saying that because you didn't give him money, he's controlling, he's this, he's that, and all of that. I'm not sure if that's the case, because you willfully chose to give him your money. If you were saying that you were gifting him and you were gifting so many other persons, including Brittany, including Roger at the same time, then you would have had an argument that stand firm. Your defense would have stand firm. But you decided not to gift Brittany no longer. You decided that you're no longer going to gift her. And you move straight on to Roger, then you move on. It shows that you're not a person that they can trust, that they can rely on. And there's nothing wrong. It's your money. However, Ableboss should have known this. Roger should have known this. And I'm seeing where in Roger, it seems as if Roger wants to pick a fight definitely with Abel. Because if his opinion was solicited and he decided that he's going to offer his opinion. Remember, you guys aren't really friends. You guys are associates from social media. He's saying that he's close with this woman. So if she went to him, and he decided that he's going to give his advice or opinion based on the solicitation of it, and he said that, okay, you shouldn't have give him or don't give him any money, whether I agree with what he's saying or not, she asked him. He gave his opinion. She had no right to bring it back to you, Roger. She had no right to bring back that information to you. Ableboss, you also not showing signs that you are a friend. But like you said, he wasn't your friend. Roger was never your friend. Roger was your associate. Via TikTok, you decide to play games with him and stuff like that. So you are entitled to your opinion. No, I guess Roger did not know where you guys stood. And now he finds out the hard way. And it's very unfortunate, but I'm looking into it and I'm saying that you guys do not need to be friends. But I think both of you need to stay away from Louise, whoever that woman is in that foreign country of UK. You guys need to stay away from her. I've seen this behavior before. I think it was with Sion Lee. There was a gifter who had the same issue. I think there was so many other TikTokers over, a couple of months who have had the same situation with gifters, wherein they develop some sort of emotional attachment to the TikToker. And when things do not go their way, they start to say that the guy's controlling, he's rude, he's disrespectful, he's this, he's that. Because a lot of you guys sit in your head, like I said, and think that Jamaican men are poor, destitute, they're desperate, they will want a woman, they want a rich woman, and when they meet a rich woman, they're going to take her and they're going to put her on the pedestal. No, honey, you are getting the same black man. It's not nice. It's not a great feeling, but at least you understand what a lot of black women have been going through for a very long time. It makes no difference. Your socioeconomic background, your skin color, you are getting the same black man. And if Ableboss came out and told you that he already had a girlfriend, you should have expected anything. You should have expected him to break up. You should have expected him to get married or something like that. Why would you be shocked, shame, and mortified if he said that his girlfriend is pregnant? That's a part that is very puzzling, because there wasn't any promise. I'm waiting to hear. You said that he promised to marry you, or he promised to come to he said that he was going to come to the UK, and I guess it didn't work out. He wanted to go to the US first, and nothing is wrong with that. If he wanted to go to the US first, nothing is wrong with that. You do not control people. You don't control people. Now, am I agreeing with how Ableboss went about this thing? I think he got greedy over time and wanted more money out of you. But hey, if you are constantly giving it, people are going to constantly ask. So who do you blame? There's something called self-restraint, self-control. So who exactly are you going to blame in this scenario, miss? You are constantly giving a guy who wants money, and he's asking. And when he asks, you are going to get upset. You're going to say no. But yet you're constantly giving him your money. You have to look and see where you went wrong in this also. Now you decide that you're going to come and you're going to expose. You're going to do this. You're going to do that. You're not looking good, because it shows that you don't really have any form of loyalty to the TikTokers or to who you decide to gift. And it's your money. But at the end of the day, expect them not to be loyal to you either. That's how it goes. People are running with the narrative that she was scammed, she was this, she was that. I'm not seeing wherein she was scammed in any way. I know that she was sending a lot of money, and the bank called her and told her not to send anymore. They put a froze or hold on the account, something like that. And then he said, do not mention his name to the bank. Well, I mean, do not mention my name to the bank. Do not mention me, because I don't want a red flag on my name. So yeah, don't mention me to the bank. You understand? And so he didn't have any business with the bank. You did. You chose to send the guy the money. You chose to do it. You know good and well you caught feelings for him, and it didn't go how you expected it. You were hoping that he would left his girlfriend or his baby mother, and it didn't work out for you, and now you are in your feelings. You want to get back on Roger good side, so you decided that you're going to take the information or the opinion of Ableboss and bring it back over to Roger to get back on Roger good side. And that's how the cookie crumbles. It shows how very problematic a lot of you people who are gifters are. And you're talking about you send him all of this money. See, what, £70,000 is some 16 or $17 million, something like that. That's what you chose to do. You chose it. You weren't twisted. You weren't tricked. You weren't scammed. None of that took place. You chose to send him that amount of money because you wanted to. How I know? There are so many persons who are on TikTok every day and they're desperate, even on YouTube, and you would never send them $50. So it's who you choose to give your money to. And I realized something in life. People do not help who are in need of help. People help who they feel like help. So even if that person is doing well and they feel like helping them even more, that's what they are going to do. That's exactly what they are going to do. And then when things do not work out their way, then they're going to pull the victim card. No, you made a conscious decision to help who you feel like helping. And that's just how it goes. You just have to know that the guy really wasn't planning to leave his girlfriend, and that's it. If you want to assist Roger, then you needed not to go to Ableboss to find out Ableboss' opinion on it. You should have just went all the way back to Roger and just decided, I'm going to assist him. Roger is saying no, that he wasn't actually sick. It was his bodyguard who crashed his vehicle and all of that. And he was looking the money. So who is a scammer? Who is a liar? Who is a scammer? Who is a liar? This man is willfully admitting that he wasn't actually sick. He just wanted some money from you to fix his vehicle. So you see, you choose to give these people your money. Lady, just call it a loss and move on. Or call it you a kind-hearted individual and move on. Just call it you being a kind-hearted individual and just move the hell on from it. And stop trying to create feud, drama, and all of this type of toxicity in the TikTok space. Jamaica have it already, and there are persons out there who are going above and beyond to clean up the imagery of Jamaicans on TikTok. We don't need this. We don't need this. I'm sorry, not sorry. We don't need this. Bye-bye.